Good morning, I'm Julia. I created this channel to share my knowledge with you regarding protection with various types of insurance, especially life and disability insurance. And the topic I'd like to discuss today is shopping for term insurance. Term insurance has become a very important part of every American family who is conscious about their future and protection. And therefore, it's very accessible for most, inexpensive for younger especially, and healthier audiences, and something that most financial advisors such as Susie Orman, Dave Ramsey, and others highly recommend as opposed to permanent types of insurance. I've noticed that in the media, in blogs, even comments under certain questions that people in groups on Facebook and LinkedIn ask about insurance, is a recommendation to shop on Policy Genius for the cheapest term, apply, compare rates. So basically the rate, the cost of insurance has always been the #1 attraction of a term policy. I would like to discuss how I view this matter. I believe that when you purchase protection, it should suit your goals. If your goal just say have life insurance as part of a divorce agreement, or you own a mortgage to a bank and you have a mortgage insurance payable to a bank, you can go with the cheapest term and there is no problem with that. But if this is a policy for you, for yourself, for your family, you may want to extract the most out of your policy. What do I mean by extracting the most? There are a number of companies in the United States, I don't know, hundreds maybe, that sell life insurance. And only a few are very well known, staples that everyone knows, which are very highly rated. I always recommend to search for a company that is well rated, highly rated, with a very good financial standing, because you want this company to be there for you if and when the claim will need to be paid. Maybe it's 20, 30, or 35 years down the road. Secondly, your circumstances may change. If today you're buying a term insurance policy and you think, oh, in 20 years, 30 years, I would no longer need insurance, you might be surprised because your financial situation might require you to have life insurance 30 years from now, but you may not be able to purchase it because you're no longer healthy or insurable. But if you purchase a policy from a company that allows you to convert that policy into a permanent policy at the rate that you secures when you're young and healthy, that gives you a very big advantage. Many people, when they're 70s, 80s, find themselves unprotected and with no money, but if they had at some point converted and had a little permanent policy along the way, that would be great. So purchasing a convertible policy, convertible into a quality permanent product, for example, whole life or universal life from a major company, for example, Mass Mutual, Northwestern Mutual, New York Life, is a great advantage to have. Finally, it's becoming more and more important to consider other benefits that the term insurance can provide. And I mean here, accelerated benefits rider, living benefits. This is something that you can benefit from even if you do not die, but for example, you get seriously sick with a certain disease like cancer or stroke or a heart attack and some others. Or for example, if you require care due to loss of 2 out of 6 functions of daily living. There are companies that are providing living benefits even inside those term policies. So if, for example, you have $1 million policy, but you are diagnosed with stage 2 cancer, you might expect to receive 100, 200,000 or even more cash out of this policy so that you can just use it the way you like, maybe invest in your health, maybe go for special treatment, maybe pay medical expenses or living expenses. This is very important. So when I am trying to structure insurance plan for my clients, I always show them both cheaper options, which are very plain vanilla, that are only pretty much life insurance, and they're not convertible, and they will be cheaper than more sophisticated policies from better companies, although sometimes it's not the case for certain categories of people and ages and health statuses. I'm trying to set them up with something that would work for them over the long term, and we're discussing all those features of the policies, and I'll let them make the decision. But if you're planning this for yourself and for your family, do not be afraid to spend extra 10-15% a month in premium. It may only cost you $10-15 extra a month, but you will get the best of all worlds, and you will get a really rich policy that would work for you. I hope that helps. Next time you shop for life insurance, please consider what I said. And if I can help, I'm always available for a consultation and setting you up with a great company. Thank you for listening. Please share.